Hi guys, so today I'm back with sort of a quick reaction video to some breaking news that announced, I think it was more or less last night, regarding where a certain WrestleMania 43 is going to be taking place in a year and a half's time. So I don't think it's been officially confirmed yet, but it's looking very likely. Apparently, that's the rumours. It's going to be officially announced probably tomorrow on SmackDown or etc. on the website I've got here. So, yeah, guys. So the news is, I'm sure most of us have heard by now, most of WWE fans, yes, that WrestleMania 43 in 2027 is going to be taking place in Saudi Arabia, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like I think a lot of fans are just like, really, for WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I guess if and when this does get announced officially, I guess we did know this was coming. You know, WWE have been doing shows in Saudi Arabia now for 7 years, yes, since 2018. So, and we all know they make absolute bucket loads, truckloads of money every time they go and put on a show there. Millions, tens of millions. And now apparently Turkey, Al Sheikh, the guy who organises all the big sports events over there with the boxing as well. Apparently, he's put in an offer for something like 100 million for them to host a WrestleMania. That'll probably even be more than that at some point. And apparently, it's more or less been confirmed by a lot of different websites saying it's reportedly set to go ahead. So, and I don't know. I'll give my thoughts. I mean, like I said, I think we did know this was coming eventually because they are hosting the Royal Rumble next year, which is one of the big four PLEs. So if they were going to have a Royal Rumble, which they are next year, then it does seem likely at some point they were going to get a WrestleMania. And it is a big deal because this will be the first WrestleMania outside of the US. Yeah. 42 WrestleManias. Of course, next year being in Las Vegas again, but 42 WrestleManias in America, but 43, nope, we're going straight to Saudi Arabia in a year and a half's time. I don't know, man. Anyway, this is what the Metro is saying right now. Let me just go over this. It is important to note, nothing is official yet, and as New Orleans recently found out, even a WrestleMania announcement can be changed. Yeah, poor New Orleans. Overnight, though, there are reports that a press release in Arabic was accidentally sent early to members of the press, revealing the news before it was quickly pulled. However, PW insiders claim that the announcement is legitimate, with official confirmation apparently set for Friday in Las Vegas, where TKO's WWE will hold Worlds Collide on the eve of Saturday's Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez fight. It is also alleged that Saudi Arabian advisor Turkey Al Sheikh said in a since deleted Snapchat video, WrestleMania has been announced for the first time outside of America. WrestleMania in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia 2027. We do know that the Royal Rumble is heading to Saudi Arabia in January, and while WWE parent company TKO is hoping that the upcoming WrestlePalooza premium live event can achieve similar success to the likes of WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Yes, and yeah, so it does look likely though that the first international WrestleMania is upon us in a year and a half time. Yeah, I think this is legit. It probably will be announced officially tomorrow, but as of maybe this video's gotten the full swing, it will have been officially announced. I don't know, man. I think we've wanted an international WrestleMania for a while. Of course, speaking as a Brit, we wanted a WrestleMania in the UK. When John Cena teased it back in 2023, we were hoping maybe WrestleMania 43, 44, or 45, well, not 43 anymore, but maybe WrestleMania 44 or 45 could be at Wembley or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Could you imagine? It'd be massive. But it's not to be yet. The first international WrestleMania is looking likely to be in Saudi Arabia. And I don't know, I like the Saudi shows as they are. We just get 2, sometimes 3 a year or just 2 a year, and they're just like self-contained shows. There's not really a lot of title changes on them. They're just fun, big shows for the very passionate Saudi Arabian WWE fans. Obviously, they make a bucket load of money, truckloads of money, and then they fly back to the US. But I think we do know that they've got so much money and influence now that they were gonna host WrestleMania, and with the Royal Rumble, like I said, they're hosting the Royal Rumble next year. yeah, we're going to get WrestleMania in Saudi in a year and a half time. I mean, you look at Saudi Arabia; they've got, like I said, all the influence, power, and money they've got now. You know, they own Newcastle United. All the boxing events that happen in Saudi Arabia now, you know, with Tyson Fury, Usyk, Joshua, all the big boxing events that take over there. The Saudi Arabian Football League. You know, no one gave a two hoots about the Saudi Arabian Football League 10 years ago. Now, a lot of quite young players in their prime are going over there now, cashing in because they know it's absolutely massive paychecks over there because they've got so much money. And it's the same with wrestling. You know, like I said, they've been doing Saudi Arabia shows since 2018. Some have been very hit and miss. Some have been terrible. Some have been okay, and some have actually been quite good shows. So, you know, Night of Champions, which we had a few months back, was actually a very good show. So, I think under Triple H, the Saudi shows have gotten a bit better. But, yeah, I wonder how the women are feeling right now, because obviously they have to cover up their body, don't they? The women in Saudi. As we've seen in the wrestling shows, all the women have got like full body suits on. So for the several women's matches we're going to have at WrestleMania 43, the women are going to be in full body coverings, which I'm not sure how they feel about that. We'll see. But of course, I guess you've got to respect the country's laws when you're there. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a fun show. I mean, it's not for a year and a half. We've got plenty of time. Yeah, we still have WrestleMania 42 next year back in Las Vegas before we start building towards this in a year and a bit's time. And, you know, the Saudi fans are really passionate. I'm sure it'll be a big 2 nights for them, a massive 2 nights for them. And does Saudi have like 70, 80,000 seater arenas? Yeah, because every show I've seen in Saudi, it's been like in an indoor arena. Yeah, I'm sure Saudi has a big, massive arena, don't they? Well, they can build one. I'm sure they've got the money. And hopefully, one day, this opens the door to a potential UK WrestleMania. Now like I said, we're getting one in Saudi. So I think England is going to get a SummerSlam at some point. Maybe SummerSlam 2027 can be at the Tottenham Hotspur Arena, and then WrestleMania 2028 can be at Wembley. It can happen. Fingers crossed. So yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on Saudi Arabia hosting a WrestleMania in a year and a half time? Are you like that on it? Do you think are you like fine, whatever? Or are you just like, nah, they should just have their 2 shows a year and the Royal Rumble now, but not a WrestleMania? We'll see. Like I said, first WrestleMania outside of the US ever, which is a big deal. But money talks, and Saudi Arabia have a lot of it. As we've seen last couple of years now. So yeah, guys, what are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. Speak to you all very soon.